Hello and welcome to another beauty box unboxing. Today it's one of my subscription boxes. It's Glossybox for November 2022. So their most flexible plan is the rolling 1 month subscription, which is £14.75 per month. There are cheaper plans, but you do have to commit to subscribing for a period of time with those. So they often have deals for first time subscribers, and this time they've got 15% off your first box with code ROCKSTAR. So I've already unboxed the products and tried them out where I can, which I think is all of them this time. Nope, one of them I haven't actually. I'll tell you when I get to it, I'll tell you. There is a card inside with a little QR code on which takes you to their online magazine. So that explains the theme, which is rock and glam, and they say let this month take an edge as you rock and roll into November with an added touch of glam. This product selection will release your fiery side and your inner rock chick as you dance under the party lights. There's also a description of all the products. Strangely enough, this time I can't find an overall value, but they have put individual prices for each product. There were also some articles that looked quite interesting. I haven't read them yet, and they do mention a limited edition Christmas box as well, which sounds quite interesting. So the first item in the box is by Nip and Fab, and it is the Salicylic Scrub, which is full size at 75ml with an RRP of £9.95. And the brand says if you're oily congested, there's no point just exfoliating the outer layer of your skin and leaving all that congestion, dirt and oil in your pores. That's why we formulated our scrub with salicylic acid. So whilst the volcanic rock gently dislodges dead skin from the surface, the salicylic acid breaks through the oil underneath, flushing out the pores, clearing blockages and preventing them returning. And they say this is a bonus step in your skincare routine to be used after cleansing and before treatments. Use twice a week in the PM only and use SPF for the morning after. To use it, you gently massage into your damp skin, avoiding the delicate eye area, rinse with lukewarm water. So for me, this isn't really the sort of product I need. I'm more dry, sensitive skin type. I did try it out though on my chin. This is the most oily area, and I do think I've got a little spot there at the moment actually. So we'll see if it does anything with that. I'll show you what it looks like. It's creamy, so it has got the granules, the grains in there. They're very, very fine. Now sometimes with fine ones, particularly where they've said sort of that volcanic rock, it's bothered my skin before. It feels quite harsh, but that feels quite gentle actually. And I did use it on my chin, as I say, and it was absolutely fine. There is a slight smell to it. It's slightly perfumed with an almost honey sort of undertone for me. I can't really explain it. Bit odd, but not unpleasant. So I won't be keeping that. It isn't really for me. I do have friends who do have more oily, congested skin, and that will be fabulous for them. I'm just going to wipe it off my hand. Right, the next item is by Doctor's Formula, and it's the Photo Face Primer. This is a full size with an RRP of £89, and it is available on the brand's website at that price. However, I can't see it being sold anywhere else, obviously, apart from eBay. So Glossybox says give your face a filter with this velvety primer, which will reduce uneven texture, pores and fine lines. Ensure your makeup lasts longer. The skin is smoother and the confidence is lifted with this beauty essential. An all-round winner that will prepare the skin for the camera and no makeup days, whilst being 100% cruelty and paraben free. And it says to apply to moisturised skin, allow to dry, then apply makeup or be barefaced. So I have had this before. Now I think this used to be called Beauty Blur, and it was in a yellow packaging. And then I think I got one called Photo Face, again in the yellow packaging, and this now is in this, the packaging's changed again. I actually do quite like this. The first time I ever had it as Beauty Blur, it did have a bit of an odd smell to it though, which they seem to have remedied now, and it doesn't smell strange. It's got more of a perfume type smell. So that's what it looks like. It's a gel sort of consistency, and you do have to really let it dry before you put your makeup on. I've still got the granules on my hand, I can feel them. So let's have a little sniff. Yeah, it's got a definite smell to it. It's not quite, I didn't like the way it smelled before. However, it does do quite a nice job as a base for makeup, and I've always liked it. It does, once it's dried, it does leave a very sort of smooth sort of base. I can't think what the word would be, but you know, a sort of a base for your makeup. It feels not quite porcelain as some others do, but not far off. It's a lovely canvas. That's what I wanted to say. A canvas for your makeup. So I really actually like this product, so I'm happy to get it again. Okay, although I've got loads of primers at the moment, but I'll get through them all eventually, I'm sure. Okay, the next item is, now this is one that I was looking forward to trying, and it is the Almost Nude Eyeshadow Palette by Floss. So this is a full size with an RRP of £14.50. Now again, I can't find this sold anywhere obvious online apart from the brand's own US website and also on eBay. Glossybox says, pigmented mattes to glowing shimmers, this is the perfect product to start the party season off. This eyeshadow palette offers 4 blendable and buildable colours to let you mix up the levels of, I'm trying to open it here and not having much success, glam you desire for any occasion. Now, the description of that, it's an interesting one because for me, I can't open this at all. I'm going to have to pause and get the, no, there we go. Get there eventually. I haven't had a problem with it before, so I don't know what's going on. That's what the packaging looks like. It's quite nice looking, but it's not really what I would call party glam. It's a daytime look for me, that is. I mean, it's a lovely daytime look. It's the kind of daytime look I always have, and I have tried to build it up a bit, but it still sort of remains as my normal daytime look. It's not one I would probably wear for a party, but it's nice. So I have used all the colours today and started off with this one all over the eye. Then there's a sort of a light gold shimmer, there's a slightly darker gold shimmer, and finally a matte sort of light brown. So that's what they look like. On my eye, I've put that one all over. I've got my normal highlighter on, I always have that separate. Then coming out from the corner, I've got the light gold one. Then that one comes in round about there, I guess. And then that, I've had to really try and build that up on the end because that's quite a pale colour, that is. As you can see, it's there on my arm. So it's really quite, does take a bit of building up to get it as that final shade. So yeah, I like it. I think it's really nice. I think it's a great daytime look, but do you know what? It's not party. It's not screaming party to me. It's not screaming rock and roll, but that just might be my opinion. Okay, next item is by, oh, now I like this one. This one is by Sacha Joanne, and it's the anti-pollution shampoo. So in the online magazine, they say it's a full size with an RRP of £6, but on the brand's website, 250ml is £25. This version, I think, is 30ml, so I'm guessing it's worth around £3, maybe a little bit more. And the brand says, this is a shampoo to help protect the hair and scalp from exposure to pollution. It contains 3 unique natural ingredients that create a barrier against the pollution build-up on the scalp and hair, reduce colour fade and mineral build-up from hard water, and smooth the surface of the hair to prevent pollutants and odours from adhering. So I've tried a few of the Sacha Joanne products before, and I really like this brand. I love the smells of them. The shampoos, I think this is the second shampoo I've tried. They're really nice. They kind of do give a great foam for the first time when it's breaking down all the products that you've used before. The foam's there, but it's not so great, the lather. The second time, it's really, really good. and it does smell quite nice. It's got an interesting smell. I couldn't quite work out what it was, but I think for me, so that's what it looks like. It's just a clear gel. For me, that smells of, let's see if it still does. Yeah, lime. It smells of lime. Maybe with a hint of coconut even, but it's a very nice smell. So as you can see, it's already lathering up there quite well. So I did enjoy using this. Obviously it's only a small little size, so I'll probably get about, I don't know, three to four washes. You didn't need a great deal of it. So 3, maybe 4 washes out of that, I'm not sure. But I do like getting those products. They're lovely, and it is one of those ones that I might buy a full size in at some point. Not necessarily this shampoo, but there was another shampoo I had which was beautiful, a blue one. I can't remember what it was, but it was very nice and I would buy that. Okay, the next item. Now I think this is the last item, so I think we've got 5 altogether this time, and this is by Spectrum, and it's an eye brush. It's Rock and Glam A40 Smoky Shader. This has an RRP of £7.99. Now with this one, I couldn't see it obviously sold anywhere apart from eBay, but it is a really lovely brush. I really like that. Glossybox says, a makeup bag must have. I'm the perfect companion for your floss eyeshadow palette. Let the soft brush source seamlessly blend eyeshadow pigments across the eyelid, ready for a flawless blend whilst adding definition to the crease. So this is exactly the kind of brush that I wanted actually. I just need more of these sorts of brushes where you can just go and just blend it in really. And it's a lovely brush, so I'm very happy with that. Haven't actually used it yet because I didn't want to show it you all used and not quite as lovely as it looks when it's brand new, but happy. So what do I think of the box overall? A bit of an interesting one for me this month. So the first item, it's a great item, but it's just not right for my skin type. But other people I know will benefit from that, so that's okay. I really like this primer, so I'm happy with that. Although I've got loads of primers to get through at the moment, but I'm still quite happy because I use them every single time I wear makeup, obviously. Then we had the eyeshadow palette. Now, do you know what? It is a nice palette. There's no getting away from it. It's a decent one. It's just a daytime one for me personally. Then there's the lovely shampoo. I like that ever so much, and the brush, which I think is fabulous, and I'm really happy with that. So it's a good box. There's no denying it is a good box. I think on the whole, very happy with it. Sorry it's a bit late filming this one this time. I have got a bit behind with my boxes, and I'll try and catch up over the next week or so. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you come back for more. Take lots of care. Bye bye.